Okay, back to the Deuce robot. Went to do this video and didn't work out. The camera don't want to turn the right way. Nothing wants to work correctly. So here we are back again. I wasn't going to do this project, but I'm going to do it. Now, it's pure folly. I don't expect it to work. I'm going to use the little project there with the ultrasonic distance sensors, but obviously we're going to go crazy with those and have a bunch of them on the bottom of this thing. And other things that really aren't motors to try to lift something with and try to make a saucer. I shouldn't have said that. Like I said, it's pure folly. If nothing else, it will make a cool desktop display of some kind. But you see the way I build things here. This thing is going to be of size. So it's going to probably, if you could see my dining room table right there, it's going to encompass a lot of that table. I mean, these are all the electronics. I got pulling out all the stops. We got it all. There's not too many things that we don't have. There's a few things on the way. I mean, I laid this thing all out last night, and there's just so much stuff in here. Even in those two boxes. This thing is just this box right here is like a little tiny Club Med for electronics guys. There's so many things in it. Electronics, you know, you go on and on and on and on and on. But back to this, back to my I guess I want to say voltage regulator power supply, where you can put, excuse me, this is something that's reality here that does work. You can put 7 to 30 volts in here and you get 5 volts coming out of that side. And that does work. But I'm going to incorporate the little video that I did there with the ultrasonic sensors that I shared to everybody, that little project, into this insanity here. So it's going to be made out of styrofoam. It's going to have all kinds of stuff in it. It's going to look cool. Probably have some foil on it. You know, we're famous for foil here. So, but there it is. There's the intention. Like I said, it's pure folly. I do not expect it to work. If it drags itself across the ground without a strong wind, I'd be very surprised. But who knows? You never know. It might actually get able to make it, you know, lift up. It's going to be a hard thing to put together in the sense that everything sandwiches together on that center plate there. It's going to be wacky, but like I said, if I start cutting the things up and making it, I will post what I do along the way a little bit. I know I don't do time-lapse videos of my builds, but I'd be more than happy to tell anybody how it's built. There's the thing to it if anybody thinks, you know, they got some input or whatever. But along this lines, I'm coming along with the panda arm. So that's just about completed. I just have to get back and put the coverings on the pincher claws and install those and get that worked out. And in the meantime, start working on this complete insanity here. The Deuce robot, should I say saucer? I don't want to say that. I'm just going off of, in this design right here, I'm just going off of what you hear people say in stories. And, you know, what made me do it, because you hear a lot of stories, oh, all the birds stopped chirping and all this. Well, you know, think about it. Maybe it has an ultrasonic lift somehow, if it's real at all. So, like I said, I'm just going off of videos that you've seen where they go, oh, this thing's real, and stories that you hear about the descriptions of them, and just trying to mimic some of the things. Flying may not be a part of that, I have to tell you now. So if it doesn't work, I'm not going to be sad about it, but I'm going to give it a shot. And you know that things that I build here are of size. You know, look at the Deuce robot itself, and look at my other MA robot. They're huge. So this saucer is probably going to encompass a large part of that dining room table right there, which is fairly big. It has all of my cachet on it. We're pulling out all the stops for this thing. You know, and there's so much in here. It isn't even funny. Even just in that little box right there, that's like, you know, Club Med for for electronics gadget guys. Everything's in that. And just you name it. It's all here. All the potentiometers, all the resistors, most of the ICs. There's voltage regulators right there. Those things are awesome. And you name it, it'll have it. There's something that does work. There's something that I would like to see at least a little part of it work. Who knows? We'll see. So until next time, Deuce Robot here off in La La Land, I guess. Enjoy.